My name is Bennett Thorne, and I built the outscored defense right here. And well, it's where there's a Sherman tank breaking through a hedgerow that the Germans put down to keep, I guess, to keep things. Well, they would use a machine gun nest, but in this case, it's defending a city. So they're going through here, and then I put artillery, 37 millimeter artillery piece, various weapons. Well, and then they're also coming here to find this general who's been captured, and then he has a motorcycle, and he's being guarded while they're defending everything. Then I have a little bit of comedy where I have Trump with a with the anti-tank rifle, and well, yeah. I also have. I think you maybe can't see it, but there's a machine gunner coming through here. A couple Germans in here. I got some custom printing stuff that I got.
Yeah, so a lot of these minifigs, are these like Lego minifigs or custom minifigs, a lot of these?
A lot of these from Brickmania, and then some of these I just modified myself, put on regular helmets for German helmets, so it matches in the theme. Some of these I made myself, like I think during this is a Star Wars top for Luke, I think, in the Endor forest. Then I put that over as if he was a sniper, and then I had that, and then I made him a paratrooper because he has an FG-42 machine gun, and well, I guess that's pretty much all about it.
Yeah, very cool. And what is your kind of technique for the hedgerow there? What?
I got these 3 pieces, and I just stacked them up on each other and put them in a line, and well, made a little style here. So, and then I have all the soldiers following them, and then I have them, like, all the crew members of the tank shooting over from their little hatches in there.
14.
Then I actually have to put this back on here, but yeah, and then I put them back to each other to make it have a little bit more of a forest theme. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that turned out nice, and I appreciate you talking with me about the build. Thank you.
Thanks.
My name is Griffin Deser, and this is the Battle of Pelalu, or however you want to pronounce it.
11.
I don't know how to pronounce it myself, actually. That works. As you can see. This is a battle of the Marines and the Japanese against
72.
Yeah.
72.
Just because they're trying to capture a base,
38.
airfield. Sorry, an airfield that the Japanese are controlling, and there's 7 Marine divisions,
61.
and this is one of
61.
the places that they hit, and this is the 1st Marine Division right here. So,
and if you want to talk about some of the details, like the minifigs, what are the different each side's minifigs from? Are those custom?
Yes, they are custom. They're Brickmania. I had to think of it for a little while. It's Brickmania, and then actually these the Japanese are all but one are all decals.
31.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 31.
So that was a hassle.
So is that just like a blank minifig body, and then you put a decal over it, or? Okay.
Yeah. If you actually look over there, there's all these decal sheets.
The vendors?
Yeah. And yeah, it's like 2 or 3 each, so that's very interesting.
I-27.
And
B6.
Yeah. But this guy, as you can see, he's not a decal at all. He's an actual minifigure that Lego made, and I just put an air sock on and a helmet on. I can put that on the table for you.
G58.
Wait, there you go.
And how did the landscaping come together for you? How did that work?
Oh, well, I started on this side, and I kind of knew in my mind what it would be like wet sand right here, gray right here, and then like gray all over the place too, and also like a little brownish, and some light tan. So.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that is most of the beach. So like I looked at some reference pictures I think it was from the Pacific,
50.
the
G50.
series. I looked at that, and this is actually D-Day, not D-Day plus one. I think
34.
the actual
And
D-Day,
34.
they did not have tanks at all. Just D-Day plus one, they had tanks on Peleliu. I still can't pronounce it.
26.
That's fine. Well, thank you. I think the build turned out very nice, and you got lots of cool details in it with the minifigs and everything. So I appreciate you talking with me about it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I-18.
I am Aiden Bryant, and this is the Battle of Stalingrad. So it took a long time to build. I was deciding what I should do, and I kept messing up, and I decided, well, how about I do something else? So I just kept taking pieces off and then putting them back on, and then I decided, do you know what? I'm just going to focus on this. So there's a few sets in here. This is a Brickmania half track right there. And then this was a Brick Brigade Stuart, but I made it into a kind of like a T-26. Then there are also, it didn't really look that good just a few weeks ago, because the key thing was this statue. I think that really made it look really good.
Is that like marble or?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bit like marble.
Alrighty,
I just got the pieces off Pick-a-Brick, and then I spray painted it to kind of yellowish white to look a bit more like marble.
Yeah, I like that.
And I kind of like the contrast between the kids dancing, and it's kind of like a contrast between war and peace and stuff like that. This was the Battle of Takanoda set. It was a Lego Star Wars set. And so it's got a few features, like can make the tree fall down and kind of broke, but I really like that. And it didn't have the sliding doors. And I just started adding on to that too. I put the crane up there with the Russian female sniper. And then I got this bunker, and I didn't really know what it was doing in Stalingrad, because Stalingrad's a Russian city, not German. And but I just put it in mainly to fill the space. I made that Stug over there, and I made the BF-109 and then crashed it into that building.
Giving away is a Russian
and
woman
I also that was a supposed to be a SPAD 7, but I just took the top wings off and made it into a I-16 Polycarpov, and just put it right there because they just put their planes on the road.
Cool.
And
then what's the build in the back there?
That is a A7V tank. It has a almost full interior. The top you can't see in the top, but it's falling apart. But it's mostly built out of Kazi bricks. I really like those because I just found a bunch of them in my closet, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just built this tank. And I put in a few figures, put in the engine, and I was gonna take a Dremel and Dremel that out so that you could crank the engine, but I didn't end up doing that. Oh,
Well, it can be put back together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem.
60.
It's not quite as sturdy. But
Add a little structure in there.
yeah,
35.
that's something I can
35.
improve on. So I also I have this, which is a Stug 3, I think.
46.
Or it's a Stug 4 actually, and it's got the armor, and it's also
22.
mostly built out of
I-22.
Kazi bricks, and I took this AT-AT driver and put him on top of it.
B10.
I don't know why
B10.
really, but I was doing a Star Wars mock, but I
G,
took it apart, and there were a lot of minifigures
G54.
left over. But it's
G,
I
49.
also did a
G49.
Battle of the Bulge mock, and I was gonna display it. It's still a pretty cool mock, but I
B9.
didn't have space to bring it in, so I
B9.
couldn't show you. But I did have enough space to bring this in, so it's got like the splintered metal effect, like
G,
right there.
52.
Yeah, like it was hit with a shell or something.
Yeah. And so I really like that. And also back here, this is a Brickmania set. It's a Jeep, a US Jeep. I just added a few pieces onto it. I added the printed star tile and got a 30 cal on there, and then the
Right, we have another winner.
gasoline can.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I think these all turned out really great. I appreciate you showing that to us, and I'm sure you can put back together the German tank there. You'll get a little more structure in there, make it sturdier in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.